Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jackie Fields here, coming at you with the patch notes for 10th of September 2019. I thought this would be something I start doing since it's good for you guys and good for myself to get up to date with what's going on in BDO right now. So today we'll be going through the patch notes for NA and EU and also KR Korea as well in the end. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Alright, so firstly, let's go through the events. Basically the first event is I think pretty big event. It's the Altar of Blood event. So this event lasts between September the 10th, which is today, until September the 25th before the maintenance. Now, during this event period, essentially they made the Altar Blood a lot easier to do, and they dropped the difficulty of the stages by like essentially 2 levels. So before, most of the people basically did up to stage 9 for the rewards, and then they just stopped doing Altar Blood. I think very few groups could complete group 10 successfully, since that was a very hard stage. Sorry, stage 10 efficiently. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the difficulty of stage 10 will be like after this recent patch. And essentially, they've also made it so that the prize pool of the Altar Blood has been increased as well. So what they say here is the chance of gaining better rewards such as 100G, 1000G gold bars, and gears ranging from green grade tri gear to yellow grade pen gear will nearly double. Now this could be, this might seem like it's doubling, but it could be really not that much a big difference, because the existing percentages could already be relatively low. But if it's anywhere above 1%, then I assume this would be a decent increase in your drop rate for these rare items. And also here, the next dot point says the number of Blackstone's armor gained from stage 1 and the Kaphra stones gained from stage 2 and above as a reward would nearly double. Now this is quite a significant increase in terms of your money per hour doing rifts. So essentially, before, if you got 1 Kaphra stones, now you get 2. And if you get 2, you get like 4 or something, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty significant. And also it says last start point here, you will gain the stage 10 rewards once more if you defeat the ancient kingdom that appears intermittently. So like sometimes it's not going to appear all the time in stage 10. And if you kill the ancient kingdom, you also get additional random chance to win the stage 10 rewards twice. Now I've got to go back and check what the stage 10 rewards are, but I'm assuming they'd be quite significant, hopefully. Okay, so I'll definitely try out this event, you know, with some of my guildies, some of my friends in BDO, and we'll see how this is, what the money power is like. I'm sure a lot of people will be excited to try this out again, since it is content that Pelbis did put a lot of time into, and they obviously want to see more people doing this and not as like kind of part of the dead content, you know. So you'll see how that is. The next event here is the Book of Training event, and this also lasts between 10th of September to the September 25th of September, so the same date as the above. And essentially this event is your training books will get additional 50% combat and skill experience, and also they'll have 1 hour Book of Training and Book of Combats books in the Pearl Shop for 50% discount. So if it was 1,000,000 silver before, now it's 500,000 silver. And you can buy 5 of these per family per day during the event. Okay. Right. And ongoing events, life skill mastery event, which is, I believe, the get the bonus 25% experience, right? Dark Rift special monster event. Okay, that's continuing. And the Adventure Support Program Part 1. Alright, cool. Now, the big update here is that they've released the next grade of gear for the life skill mastery. So, essentially, they've released the blue grade gear for the life skill mastery. So you have 3 different grades. You have green grade, blue grade, and you have Manos, which is a golden grade. Now, from my understanding and feedback, I'm not going to go through. You guys can go through the tables here and how much mastery you get. But essentially, my understanding is that essentially, I still believe that the green grade gear is a lot more efficient in terms of cost and how much you benefit. I feel like there isn't really that much of a reason to go for blue grade gear, since you go from it costing 1 million per base item, like for accessories, upwards to 10 million per base item. So it's like a 10 time increase, and if you're going to spend that much silver on blue grade accessories, why don't you just go for Manos instead, right? You'll get way more bang for your buck. Obviously Manos is even more expensive, and here obviously you should buy the blue grade gear at Corona at Calpheon for 10 million silver. You shouldn't buy Avelia because that'll cost you 50% more. So it costs you 15 million silver for base item instead of 10. So I don't know why they do this. Maybe they're trying to like play some April Fool's joke. But yeah, definitely go to Calpheon to buy your blue grade gear, not Velia, please. I'm sure people will make this mistake because they didn't read the patch notes. But anyways, alright, cool. And yeah, this shows where you can buy all the tools, stones. Yep. Enhancement. Alright, pretty basic stuff. You guys can go through it yourself. Alright, cool. Okay. Let's go through the class changes here. It's not much, but I'll just read them out to you. I don't really understand what a lot of this stuff means, but yeah, okay. So for warrior, you can now use rage absorption and fury transfer while on combat stance with your main weapon and shield. For ranger, you can now lock the moving shot skill. For tamer, they fixed the issue where you could not roll when moving backwards while with a trade item load on your back and without a main weapon equipped. Okay. For Valkyrie, there's 3 points here. Among the counter skill descriptions, the spin, hit damage, and additional movement descriptions were unified to spin attack. Okay. You can now use rage absorption and fury transfer while on combat stance with your main weapon and shield. Okay, I didn't know that was a problem before. You can now right click to use skyward strike while using shield chase. Okay. Now for Shy, fix the issue where you could not roll when moving backwards while with a trade item load on your back and without a main weapon equipped. So most of these are probably quality of life changes. Not sure if there's not like any significant buffs or nerfs to the classes this week. So yeah. Alright, now this is a pretty big change here in terms of item changes, where now instead of being able to sell 10 Caphras stones and 100 memory fragments, right? You can now sell 100 Caphras stones. Wait, sorry, my bad. The max number of items per purchase sell before change times 10 to purchase 100 to sell. Alright, so sorry, what I mean is that it went from you being able to purchase 100 Caphras stones and memory fragments at a time and you're able to sell 1,000 Caphras Stones and memory fragments at a time, whereas before you could only purchase 10 Caphras and memory fragments at a time, and you can only sell 100 at a time. Okay, so essentially the impact of this on the marketplace will probably be... It's hard to tell actually, but definitely there'll be a higher, like more variation in terms of the prices, because people don't need to spam buy, they just need, and they can spam buy or spam sell, you know, like they can just list 1,000 of each of these items at a time, and this will probably end up with more undercutting in terms of the marketplace. But depends if the demand item is high, like these items are always in high demand. There'll be more volatility to the marketplace, I guess, but we'll see how this affects the central marketplace in time. Right, so next point. Fix the hint that appears when not having obtained the savory steak knowledge. Add a text to item description of Seal Panto or Panto explaining that you can exchange the item Duochrone. Yeah, okay. Go through the Pearl Shop update soon. Monster changes. Added an exclamation mark effect to the monster event Titanium Dark Rift for when it discovers you. Moved certain monsters from Mirrormock Ruins so that they would not get stuck. Okay, so guess this would be... I don't grow Mirrormock that much, but I assume some people growing there would have this issue. Hopefully that's fixed. Quests. What's here? Change the name of the quest beneath the depths of the well to following Nella's traces as well as requirement. The changes were made to avoid confusion and prevent you from taking the wrong path. Alright. Cool. Okay. Yeah, you guys can read through the quest yourself. I don't think there's anything major there. Interface changes. Remove the Altar Blood banner that used to be displayed at the bottom right corner of your screen. Yeah, that was pretty annoying sometimes. I don't know where they're gonna move it to, or maybe it just doesn't come up anymore, but yeah, okay. System message and notification widget will now be displayed whenever reward is sent to your Black Spirit safe. Alright, I'm not sure if that's needed, but I guess this is good for new players as well. You can now register a keyword to Central Market's favorites and search it. I guess this is useful. Because one word can have a lot of items in it. I guess if you're kind of smart with this, you can set up your Central Marketplace favorites. And yeah, be useful for you. Alright, cool. You can now check your history of pre-orders and sales with the Marketplace notifications list on the bottom right corner of Central Marketplace. Alright, this is a good addition, I think. You can check, so later you can check what you bought, like if you bought a pen or some big item, dude. You can share your progress, stuff like that. That'll be good. Mail sent to all adventurers will change to always be at the top of mailbox. Oh, this is like essentially if you get a GM's blessing or something like that, or you lost the crystal when the GM's restored to you, I guess. Oh, to all adventurers. No, that's not. So it's essentially like if there was some kind of event, or if there was some kind of issue of the servers and they sent like compensation rewards to everyone, that would be at the top. Okay, cool. Yep. Alright. Okay, that's about it for interface changes. Resolved issues. Okay. Improved the roleplay chat window by enabling item links. Good to see Cacao and PA looking after the RPs. After all, in-game BDO is RP. Fix the issue where you couldn't see the effect when you cancelled the Alchemy Stone growth by pressing recharge of ore polish and Restarted the growth. Okay. Yeah. Fix the issue where some grass in the loopy tree forest was floating in the air. Damn, that would be strange to come across and see. Damn, fucking grass floating in the air, dude, in Calpheon and Calm Sylvia. Wow. Ranger, fixed the issue where the chest area looked awkward when equipping the Tari armor. Okay, and Vira Bikini. The chest area. Right. Okay. Fix the issue where the game would occasionally shut down. I don't think you can really fix this issue, but hey, if my game never randomly crashes again, I'll be happy with that. Okay, right, so you guys can read through about rest of these resolved issues by yourself when you have time. Alright, cool. Now let's go to the Pearl Shop update. So the 300 LT's back for a limited time. Get it while it's hot. Yeah. So the first is the Lucky Moonlight package. It's 25% off. Cost you 5,200 pearls. It's available until September the 25th before the maintenance. And it contains a 30-day value pack, plus 6 inventory slot coupon, 100 artisan memories, and as a bonus, you get 10 moonlight shards, 10 Valk's cries, and 10 memory fragments. Okay. I don't know. I'd rather just buy the normal artisan deal with like fucking 10 bonus artisans, to be honest. But yeah, this could be a good deal for new players, maybe. Adventurers Combat Adventurers Combat Pack. So this is 10% off. Cost you 3,850 bells. Available until September the 25th. It contains 20-day value pack, 20-day Karma Blessing, 20-day Sealed Book of Combat, and bonus 20% pet discount coupon. Alright, cool. And then there's the Event Bargaining Pack, 33% off, 1,580 pearls. It contains 3 artisan memories, 3 mount skill change coupons, 3 LN tiers, 3 large energy tonics, 3 item brand spellstones, and a Campancho's organic feed. What the hell is that? Alright, cool. And lastly, we have the 300 LT for 2,800 pearls. This is a limited event item, good for processing, you know, carrying extra weight. And lastly, we have the lastly, we have a Crown Eagle premium set, 20% off. So be sure to place your orders on Crown Eagle premium costume sets, since all the whales are going to be whaling this week only. So if you have trouble sniping costumes off the central marketplace, this is your chance to live large. Okay. And lastly, the Book of Training promotion. You can get Book of Training, Combat and Skills. 5 purchases per family per day. 500,000 silver each. Yeah. I'm not going to buy this, but if you guys want to do some training, AFK training, you can buy some of these. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go on to the Korean patch notes. Now these are translated, so I'm going to do my best to kind of get the gist of what's going on here. There are some big items, so we'll just go through them quickly. So firstly, this is going to be the Harash ruins. Has been introduced in Korea, and this is kind of like the gateway between, you know, like grinding mirror mocks and trees, like between that and Historia. So this recommended AP is 250. I looked at the loot table for this place, and instead of scrolls, you get the books. and you don't get red or black shards, but you can get the base tongue red earring as a base accessory drops. And additionally, you can get this new crystal in that grind spot as well, right? From what I understand. So this crystal is pretty fucking nice, you know? Like, gives you 12 AP and 10% ignore all resistance. So this is like basically your precision. So you're basically, instead of getting the accuracy, you're getting the AP. And on my wizard, I would totally go for this other than the accuracy, because I feel like I have more than enough accuracy on my wizard, and the 24 additional AP is gonna be pretty fucking huge, and you'll definitely notice that. Yeah, you can also just run one precision in one of these gems. I feel like these are gonna be pretty expensive. The base price for this is 50 million. I mean, when it comes out, it'd definitely be max price. I might just go grind here just to get 2 of these crystals, you know, and then go back to history. But yeah, okay. So now there's some Great Ocean updates where you can barter with NPCs on each of the islands. Not too sure about the details here. They changed some of the currents and how those works. Okay, so you guys can read up more on that or wait for the Inland Global. But yeah, they changed some of the currents and you can now barter with some of the NPCs on the islands, something like that. Now this part's interesting. So they released 3 new Alchemy Stones. No, like your Val's Heart, you know. I think they're called out, yeah. So, and they're called Khan's Magic. And there's Khan's Heart of Destruction, Khan's Heart of Protection, and Khan's Heart of Life. So this is like your AP stone, this is your DP defense stone, this is your life skill stone. And this is pretty expensive, you know. You need this condensed Khan's power. You get this from the new ocean currency, right? And you can also get it from like killing NPCs or creatures in the Great Ocean, I believe. Condensed Khan's magic can be obtained while killing Ocean's Eye. Okay, so you need to kill the Ocean's Eye. And you also need 400... No, sorry. You need 400 alchemy pieces, 200 magical shards, and 100 of either the Trace of Chaos, Trace of Despair, or Trace of Forest. So easily cost you over 1 billion silver for this. The thing I really see as worth is probably the Khan's Heart of Life, because if you see here below for the Destruction one, you get 1 plus 1 AP to your Awaken or Unawakening, plus 7 hidden AP. I think this is plus 9 accuracy, ignore resistance plus 4, attack speed plus 4, cast speed plus 4, so this is no way better than Val's Heart. Protection, you get 1 DP, 7 damage reduction, 9 evasion, all resistance plus 4%, 130 HP. So I still see the Resplendent Golden Destruction Protection Stone is probably better than this one, right? Okay, and this one's interesting. The Khan's Heart of Life. Overall life skill plus 25, so that's pretty good. Minus 1.3 seconds in cooking and alchemy time. Processing rate plus 13% success processing rate. 70 LT. Gathering and fishing plus 12% to all collection. I don't know, this would be what I potentially get, but I don't think I'll be getting any of these 3. But if I was to, I'll probably get the Khan's Heart of Life for in-game player. I can also get a sealed compass for 7 days for 400 ocean coins. So this is like your compass in the desert, but instead of like it lasts for 7 days, and you can see your location, I guess. Okay. Okay, there's some changes with Cox parts and Cox. scouts, right? Yeah, UI vehicle, some changes to boats, galleys, small vessels, fishing boats, and ferry boats have been improved to use the ship's board icon to move to the helm and use the ship's call feature. Alright. Fix the issue that caused guns to appear on ships when equipped. Improve the use of guns on old battalion sailboats, right? Yep, and some UI changes here. I'm not going to go too much in the UI changes. And they also have the Arena of Blood event, and they also have the Moon Rising event, where you 3 hours playtime, 1 hour you get 7-day of Book of Life. Sorry, 5 hours. 3 hours you get 7-day the Book of Combat, and 5 hours you get the 7-day Karma Silver Blessing. Wait, this is every day, dude? So for you get 7 of these, so you get like 49 days of each of these. Holy shit, that's OP, dude. Event to mid-autumn hot time week. And so within a certain period of time, you gain additional experience plus 300% combat experience and 40% skill experience. Damn. And you also have an increased rate of Blackstone weapons and armors. I'm not sure if this is hunting or I think it's just in general killing mobs. Increased gathering rate for sharps and hards. Fishing, increased fishing chance to obtain ancient relics. Damn, there's more events. Okay, that's a 50%. Yeah, we have that in a 50% more battle skill experience. Yep. Items in package with materials. Okay, so this is like opening packages. Okay, cool. And warrior DK changes, shy changes. Right. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna go through all of this because a lot of it is translated by Google, but you guys can have a look at the UI and fixes changes. But you know, the 3 main items in the KR patch notes I want to kind of quickly go through today was firstly the Harash Ruins, and then these 3 Alchemy Stones, and then there's also, what was the third one? And then there was the Great Ocean improvements. So yeah, that's about it for the patch note overview today, guys, for the September 10th, 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something useful. I will see you guys next time. Have a lovely day. Can't wait to see you in BDO. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.